What's going on, guys? Welcome back to the Bowl Sim series. The series where I take all of my real-life bowl picks, take control of those teams, try to get the win, and see at the end of the season how did our predictions go, that type of thing. Today we've got the Scooters Coffee Frisco Bowl, and they say that bowl games don't matter anymore. We've got Marshall going up against UTSA. Marshall at 6-6 on the season. UTSA 8-4. Who knows what to think about this game. I'm going with UTSA in this one just because they have the better record, but, I haven't watched either of these teams all season, so let's go ahead and jump into the game highlights, see if we're able to come out on top in this one. Alright, time to get into the Scooters Coffee Frisco Bowl. This game is actually played in Toyota Stadium in the Frisco, Texas area outside of Dallas. FC Dallas plays there. It's actually a soccer stadium, but obviously that one's not in this game, so we're going to be playing at UTSA's home stadium. 3 and out there for Marshall on their opening drive. Next opening drive for our team, we get the third down conversion there. DeClorian Clark gets the 12-yard reception and a first down. Later in the drive in the red zone, 3rd and 4. Frank Harris rolling out right. Honestly, I kind of forgot he was a lefty, so not really much you can do there. Ended up being 4th and 5, and we take the 3 points. Early 3-point lead. Sorry for the shorter video today. We ended up I end up having a surprise work trip. I got to get on a plane at 7 a.m. tomorrow. And also the game didn't end up actually being that interesting. 2nd and 10 later on for us. Pass was actually called a backwards pass there under pressure, and they end up scooping it up and scoring. Nothing to review there, nothing to challenge, so they end up going up 7-3 here still in the first quarter. Frank Harris rolling out right on 3rd down, not able to get there. Trying to make something happen with his legs, but that's going to be a punting situation for us. Marshall gets the ball back. Laybourne on third down ends up going down 3 yards shy of the first. Going to give us the ball back on another punt. 3rd and 10 here. Frank Harris looking over to the right side. He ends up finding DeClorian Clark for another connection there. That one for 15 yards and a first down. 3rd and 2 in the red zone now. Traylon Smith gets just enough for the first. Going to be 1st and goal, and a couple plays later on the 1-yard line. Traylon Smith's going to take it in from a yard out, giving us a 10-7 lead midway through the second quarter. A lot of defense in this one, not too much production for either offense. That's a drop on 3rd down, going to be another punt for Marshall. 3rd and 3 for us. Harris rolling out right once again. He's got space. He takes off up the right side, and he ends up getting 15 yards down close to the 20. 3rd and 7 here at the 19. Harris trying to find somebody over the middle, not going to be able to connect. Nice job on defense there by Green McKnight. Ends up having us take another field goal here to go up 13-7. 35 seconds left here on 3rd down. Fancher looking, throwing out to the left side, but it's a little bit underthrown. Marshall is going to take their first field goal here. Kick is just going to get over the crossbar there to make it 13-10. 16 seconds left. Still enough time to try to go down and make something happen. Got a man open on the left side, and Cephas stiff arms his way all the way down to the 25. So big 32-yard gain there with 9 seconds left. Going to try to get it into the end zone. Harris under pressure on the play action pass. He's going to go down for the sack. That puts us just outside of field goal range. So trying to get a quick pass here maybe and try to call a timeout, but ends up getting down after the clock hits 0. So we're going to be up 13-10. A little unfortunate there, but we do still have the lead headed into the half. We get the ball back to start the third quarter. 3rd down and 3. Harris on the option keeper, going to take it up the middle and get 4 yards for the first down. On the next play, 1st and 10. Harris drops back to pass, goes out left, and finds Franklin, who jumps up and catches it and breaks a tackle and takes it in for a 36-yard touchdown. Finally, some life out of one of these offenses. Probably the first exciting play of the game other than the scoop and score. 3rd and 17 for Marshall. They've moved the ball down the field this drive, but he's going to go down for a sack. Going to be 4th and 25. Marshall ends up having to punt the ball for the 100th time. Pass on the left side on 3rd and 8 was not the right read, and that one ends up getting knocked down. Going to be another punt for us. Marshall with the ball back on 3rd down. Fancher drops back to pass. Throws it out right. That one's almost picked off by Corey Mayfield, but he can't hang on. Going to end up forcing the 4th down and another punt from Marshall. 3rd and 10, Harris over the left side finds Franklin who stumbles forward and does get enough for the first down there. Nice job to keep his balance just long enough to move the chains. 3rd and 4, Harris rolling out right, taking off on his own, gets a couple of blocks and just can't make the last guy miss. Ends up getting pushed out of bounds after a gain of 16. 3rd and 10, Harris on the halfback screen to Smith, but that one's going to be blown up in the backfield. And we're going to have to take another field goal here, but that puts us up 13 with 5.5 minutes left to go in this one. Marshall on 3rd and 12, still trying to run the ball here and running out a lot of clock, but they're going to have to start throwing the ball if they want to get back in this game. And that's a good start there on 3rd down. 15-yard gain on the pass, but another 3rd down and 10 for Marshall. Fancher dropping back over the middle to Harrison, who makes the catch, but he's going to be stopped up about 5 yards short of the first. And they're going to have to go for it. Last chance here for the Herd. Halfback draw to Laybourne, and he's going down for a loss of 1 on 4th down, so that's going to give us the ball back. One more first down here, and we should be able to take some knees and win this game, and we do end up getting it. So there is the final knee by Frank Harris, and UTSA is going to come out on top in this one, 23-10. Not the most exciting game, but we did enough to get the job done, and it's probably the first time I've seen a kicker win player of the game with a long of 37. 3 for 3 on field goals, 2 for 2 on extra points. Apparently that was the best performance they could find. Here was, like I said, probably the only exciting play of the game, this touchdown here to Franklin. Take a look at the stats for this one. We ended up outgaining them 347 to 191. Not able to get a ton of points on the board because we had to settle for a few field goals, but definitely a dominant performance in terms of time of possession and defense. And that's going to do it for this episode. Hope you guys have enjoyed. Hopefully there's not too much of a delay in the other bowl games with this work trip that came up for me, but I'm going to try to get them out on time as much as possible. So be sure to stay tuned for those. Leave a like, comment, subscribe. I really appreciate it. And we'll see you guys in the next one.